Treasury modelling suggests the government's superannuation changes will only affect 80,000 Australians. Political reporter Olivia Caisley joins us live now from Canberra. Olivia, this comes though as the opposition is now claiming that the super accounts of more than 500,000 public servants and also veterans could actually be hit by the changes.
Yeah, so Treasury has claimed that the doubling of the tax rate for super balances above $3 million will only impact 80,000 Australians when it comes into effect from mid-2025. They say, if at all, it's only going to hit the top end of town. But the Coalition has questioned this today. There are 500,000 Australians on the defined benefit scheme, and it is unclear how many of this cohort will eventually be caught up in the changes. Tens of thousands of current and former bureaucrats and public officials are on this generous pension, including the Prime Minister Anthony Albanese and also Tanya Plibersek, and they could eventually be stung. There's also this issue of indexation as well. So the government says they will not, under any circumstances, index this $3 million change. So over time, due to inflation, we will see more and more Australians than the 80,000 predicted impacted by these changes, Ash.
And Olivia, Jim Chalmers and Anthony Albanese, they weren't exactly on the same page for a while there yesterday.
That's right. So the politics of this is really interesting. There are questions of a rift between the Treasurer, Jim Chalmers, and Prime Minister Anthony Albanese over these changes to superannuation. So as we'll remember yesterday, Jim Chalmers made a mistake in refusing to rule out changes ruling out the prospect of the government going after what could be considered the golden goose of tax concessions, tax breaks on the family home. It's something that the Prime Minister had to come out after him and mop up and emphatically rule out. This has led to the appearances of a rift between the pair, but Labor colleagues today have come out and they've hosed down any suggestions of any conflict.
Is there a rift at the moment between Anthony Albanese and Jim Chalmers?
No. They're good friends.
Are they?
They're good friends and they've got a terrific working relationship. Yes, absolutely.
Why aren't they on the same page? Was that all a little bit embarrassing yesterday?
I don't think there's a rift.
So I think people got a real insight into the government in the last 24 hours. There's obviously a very significant battle going on between the Prime Minister and the Treasurer.
Both the Prime Minister and Treasurer share a birthday today. I'm sure they'll be keeping their heads down after what was a politically challenging day yesterday, Ash.